What's up guys and welcome back. So in this video we will be talking about the settings of the WooCommerce because this is really important, and these settings will decide that what your store or your online e-commerce website will be, because there are a lot of things that you should know before adding the products. And I showed you the products video before just so that you can have basically interest in an e-commerce website. And now let's go ahead and let's talk about this. So this is basically the general information that you will know that whether you want to add them to your website. So all you have to do is to write the address line 1 of your store. Then you have to write the city, and then you have to write the postcode. Same like this, you have to just select the options, just like in which countries would you like to sell the products. So you can select sell to all countries, or you can select sell to all countries except for the countries that you select over here. So let's suppose that I don't want to send my products to Austria. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to select it. And now anyone from Austria would not be able to buy the products from here. Same like this, you can select that ship to all countries you sell to. So any country resident that we will have here will not be allowed to purchase from the website and get the product shipped to that particular location. Same like this, we have got the default customer location. Now what you can do is that you can geolocate. I would highly recommend you. What this is going to do is that it's going to get the IP address of the user, and then it's going to get that, and then it's going to set the location of the person with that. Same like this, this particular thing decides whether you want to enable the tax rates. Now remember, the tax rates are a really important thing, and if you enable it, then in the analytics, it will also give you that how much tax you need to pay to the government. So you don't have to do anything, you don't have to hire a lawyer, and everything will be done by the WooCommerce itself. So what you can do is that you can enable it. I will show you the enabled way, because I want to explain you how does the tax works and how the tax will be added. But if you don't want to enable it, you can just disable it right now, and then you can skip the tax video that we will be talking about. Same like this, we have got the coupons. Now coupons are also a really important thing, just like when you want to increase the sales. Let's suppose that there's a Black Friday sale, the Easter is coming, so you want to just allow the Easter sales as well, so you can create a coupon for that, and the people will be able to just shop from the website using that particular coupon. Now here you can select whether you want to allow the user to add multiple coupons to your website. So I would highly not recommend you to check this, because what this is going to do is that this is going to reduce the price. So let's suppose that you are running a sale of 50% off, and a guy just gets 2 coupons of the 50% off, then that's going to be actually a 75% off. So I would not recommend you to check this. While it totally depends upon you. If you have so much of profit with your product, then what you can do is that you can switch this to be on. Same like this, now you have the currency, so you can select which currency you want here. So we're going to be using the US dollars here, and now here we've got the currency position, so you can select whether you want it to be on the left side. Now we've got the thousand separator and the decimal separator. So you guys do know that in some countries the thousand separator and decimal separator are changed. Now what you can do is that you can hit save changes. Now let's talk about the product setting. So here you can see that you guys do know about the shop page. We added this shop page when we were creating all the necessary pages. Now let's talk about the add to cart behavior. So what is this? Redirect to the cart page after a successful addition. So let's suppose that I just check this, and I just go ahead and I just uncheck this, and now I just go ahead and I just save it. Now let's go ahead and let's go to store. So let's suppose that if someone will click over here, he is now redirected to the cart page. So this is what it looks like. This is what is actually was right there. So this thing is really helpful when you are working up with the website, that you want to keep it simple and you don't want the user to basically buy extra products, and you just think that your product, the user who is coming to your website will buy only one single product. Then you can basically choose this setting, but I will just keep this unchecked. And now let's go ahead and let's save the changes, and let's see what the Ajax is. So Ajax is basically a functionality that works with the page loading. So let's suppose that I remove the product from here, and now I just go ahead and I just hit return to shop. And now if I just go ahead and I just hit add to cart, you will see that the page is loading and now the page gets refreshed, the URL is changed, and now the product is added to the cart. Now let's talk about how does the Ajax work. So you can see page is loaded, the URL is changed, it says removed item is equals to 1. Now let's talk about the Ajax. So how does the Ajax works is that it's gonna not load the page and still the product will be added to the cart. So let's just go ahead and let's see that. We're gonna click add to cart. You can see the page does not get loaded. This is added to the cart. Same like this, if I just come up here and I just click over here, you can see it's just done in the backend and the page does not get reloaded. So this is really a great feature and I would highly recommend you to switch this to be on. Now let's talk about the placeholder image. So let's suppose that I go to the product and I add a new product and I don't upload the image. Then what will happen is that there will be no image and it will show an error. That is why you have to add an image to your WordPress media library so that if there is no image, that particular image will be shown as a placeholder. And this is, you can see, as a default added by the WooCommerce. So this is the image. If you click over here, you can see that this is the image. If you click over here to the edit more details, you will see that you will be taken to this particular page. And here in the post.php question mark post is equals to 6. This 6 is basically the ID of this image. And this ID is right here. So let's suppose that you don't want this image to be added as the placeholder and you want this. So what you're going to do is that you're going to click over here and you can see we've got this item number 23. So this is actually the ID of this image. So even if you click edit more details, you will see that the post is equals to 23. So what you can do is that you can write here 23 and this image will be used as the placeholder image. So here is the measurements. You do know about it, the kg, you can choose it to be gram, pound, and stuff like that. Same like this for the dimensions, you can do it millimeter, centimeter, and just like that. Now let's talk about the reviews. So remember I told you that you can decide whether you want to allow users to review your products. So here you can see if I just go to reviews, I am allowed to write a review. Now let's suppose that I just come up here and I just uncheck this and I just hit save changes. Now you can see that if I just go ahead and I just refresh, you will see that there will be no reviews option. It's not allowing me to review the particular product. Same like this, let's suppose that I just select that reviews can only be left by verified owners. That means that reviews can only be left by those person who has purchased the product from our store. So let's suppose that I switch this to be on and I just hit save changes. Now if I just come up here and I just go ahead and I just refresh this, you will see that I am allowed to write a review. And the reason for that is because in my account and in the orders, I do have purchased this particular product. Now let's suppose that if someone who has not purchased this product visits this page. So you can open up the incognito mode so that there is and no user is logged in, and you can see how does that look like. So now this is how it's looking. If I just go to the reviews over here, you can see it says there are no reviews. Only logged in customers who have purchased this product may leave a review. So this is right here. So those were the settings that we have actually done. So if you basically uncheck this, then there will be no such thing. Same like this, we've got the enable star ratings, and the star ratings should be required, not optional. You guys do know about that. So what you can do now is that you can hit save changes. Now for this, I would highly recommend you to just add that the reviews should be added by the verified owners, because it's only those who have purchased the products, they know what the product actually is. Now let's go ahead and let's talk about the product subtype inventory. So here we've got the enable stock management. Now what is this is that when you will go ahead and you will add a product to your website, and now here you can see it says that this product is in stock. This is the Louis Vuitton bag that we added. Let's suppose that I just hit edit, and now here I am. So this says inventory. Now what it's going to do is that I'm going to just say that I want to manage the stock. So how does the stock work is that let's suppose that I have 20 bags in my warehouse, and I just go ahead and I just hit update. Now here you can see it says 20 in stock. So I am not allowed to purchase 21 products from him. If I click add to cart, it says your value must be less than or equal to 20. Let's suppose that I purchase 3 products. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to hit add to cart, and I'm going to view the cart. I'm going to hit proceed to checkout, and I'm going to just accept the order and place order. And here you can see that the order has been received. Now, if I just go ahead and I view the product stock, you will see that now there are 17 in stock because someone has already purchased it. So this is what we call as a stock. Now what they're saying is that whether you want to enable the stock management, and now we've got the hold stock for 60 minutes. This means that now you can see that I have selected the bank payment. So what this is going to do is that this will wait for the 60 minutes until the person makes a payment, and then the shop administrator accepts that payment. Then the stock will be set to 17. Otherwise, that stock will be set to 20 again. That means that it will be back to that. So this is how basically it's gonna work. So you can basically leave it if you don't want that to happen. Same like this, there is enable low stock and enable out of stock notification. So out of stock notification is that when your stock reaches 0, an email will be sent to this email address stating that you are basically out of stock. So please add to stock and then increase the quantity in the stock managing stock page. Same like this, we have got the low stock threshold as well. So when you will basically reach to 2, then it will also send the email. So you can just check it. Same like this, we've got out of stock visibility. Now what this is doing is that it's gonna hide the out of stock products from the shop page. So here you can see that if I just go to my store over here, this is the product that is being shown over here. So if I just go ahead and I just check this and this product stock reaches to 0, then this product will not be shown. And now here we've got the stock display format. So it says always show quantity remaining in the stock, or only show when the quantity reaches 2, or never show the quantity remaining in stock. So you can do that if you want to. Now we have got the downloadable product subcategory. So here, this is just things that we have right here, and we will be talking about them later on when we are adding the downloadable product. So in the next video, we will be talking about the tax settings. So stay tuned, guys, and bye-bye.